Hello, my name is Paul Quinn. I'm the owner of the Irish Embassy Pub in Montreal. I live in one of the Montreal communities, NDG, and I came to Canada in 1987. I immigrated to Toronto. I lived there for 10 years. I also lived another 10 years in New York, Queens, and the last 10 years I've been living in Montreal, Quebec, where I set up my pub. And I ended up in Montreal because my wife is from Montreal of Italian descent. So when I came to Montreal, we're in the pub business. We have pubs in Toronto and we have pubs back in Ireland. So it was a natural progression to open up an Irish pub downtown Montreal. Montreal has an incredible history of just an incredible history across the board, but it has a very, very strong Irish history. And I was very privileged to meet a lot of the great Irish people here who frequent my bar, and there's numerous different associations and groups, and they're a great community that all volunteer and give back to the community. But one of the events I really love to participate in is once a year there's a walk to the Black Stone, and the Black Stone is to commemorate the people who passed away on the famine ships in Goose Island Village in 1847. And when the Irish were building and digging to build the Victoria Bridge, they came across some bones and graves, and they also came across a big, huge black stone, which they erected and put there as a memorial stone for the Irish who had passed away and died. So we've been every year for I don't know how long, but long before I came, there's a walk every year, and they walk down to the stone to commemorate the Irish people who passed away, and to look at the contribution that the Irish have contributed to Montreal and to Canada and to North America as a migrant group. So having a pub, we do a little in the church after the walk. There is in the church after the walk, they all come back before the walk starts. There's a mass at St. Gabriel's parish down in Point St. Charles, and after the mass we all gather and we walk about a mile, about a 25-minute walk over to Victoria Bridge. We have everyone there. There's a few different dignitaries and different community people, and we say a few prayers and have a few speeches, and then we come back to the church and we have a little bit of a celebration. And one of the contributions that I do, my little part, is we like to provide the Irish stew and a few pints of Guinness, and it's just been great. So I've been doing that for the last 6 years, and it's just a fabulous event, and you've got all age groups from young little kids to the grandparents, and it's fabulous. So really happy to be part of it, and I think it's a great event. And going forward, we've been working, there's a great group of guys. There's Victor and Fergus, the guys who are trying to get more of a community centre and football fields, and it looks like it's all going to come in, and we'll have a green space which will be a lot more befitting to the memory of the people who were buried there. And I'm just looking forward to that. So great, thank you very much.